ओके अहिले हामी चाहिँ बनाउनु एयरपोर्टबाट चाहिँ पथतिर जाँदैछौँ हाम्रो प्लेन चाहिँ रेडी भइसकेको छ या सर के छ नि ओके ओके या हाम्रो गाडी चाहिँ आउँदैछ या अहिले चाहिँ हाम्रो मर्निङको ब्रेकफास्ट चाहिँ मोटामोटी आधी बाटोमा आएर चाहिँ यहाँनिर रेडी भइसकेको छ यस कमिङ बाबक्यू ससेस या ओके गाइस फाइनली हामी चाहिँ अहिले अगस्तामा आइसकेका छौँ अहिले हाम्रो लगेज झार्ने कार्यक्रम भइरहेको छ गाइस बार्सुनु ओके What is your show?
3 section go 24.
Oh, very nice. Very chill hand नपर्छ त्यसको पहिले हाम्रो सालेमा रुम चाहिँ यस्तो मान्छे छिर्ने बित्तिकै यहाँनिर प्लिज यो चाहिँ हाम्रो डाइनिङ एरिया या यो किचन एरिया के हुँदैछ यहाँ काटकुट कार्यक्रम हो ओके यो चाहिँ हाम्रो किचन यो टोयलेट बाथरुम यताभित्र यहाँ फ्रिज यो डाइनिङ हल हाम्रो ब्रेकफास्टदेखि लिएर सबै मेनुहरू चाहिँ यहाँ आइसक्यो यो चाहिँ ठुलो डाइनिङ हल फुल खेल्ने ठाउँ पनि राखेको छ हाम्रो सिटिङ रुम टिभी एरिया यता बेड पनि छ यो टिभी हो भाग्नु चाहिँ बेड हो यो चाहिँ स्लिपिङ रुम आजको हाम्रो लेट लन्च सुरु भइसकेको छ
3 बजी चाहिँ खाना खाएको यो लन्च प्लस डिनर भन्दा नि
So that group we will be organizing lunch. We're going to have lunch at Kaugarup Cave. There's a roof, there's shelter there. So when the Kaugarup Cave is finished, we all have lunch together and then we swap both teams. Yep. You're in charge of your equipment the whole time since the morning. So the group went to Giants, go to Kaugarup. The group went to Kaugarup is going to go to Giants. Is that cool? Yeah. We're aiming to finish about 4 o'clock. And then I think the plan is back here. Yeah, and then we can organize dinner and socialize a little bit. Okay. And that's the plan for tomorrow. Does anyone have any questions about that? No.
अहिले चाहिँ हामी केप इन्ट्रेस्टतिर जाँदैछौँ हाम्रो गाईहरू चाहिँ यहाँ पछाडि बसिरहनु भएको छ यो बुसको नाम चाहिँ सेक्सी बुस भन्छ है यसमा चाहिँ कंगारू लुकेर बस्ने काम गर्छ कंगारूको घर
This is my last one.
यो चाहिँ हाम्रो इक्विपमेन्ट ए सोल्टी के छ नि
अब केपमा जाने सोल्टी
हो ओके केपमै गएर भेटौँला होइन
ओके
Wadandi is the group that lives in the southwest. The Aboriginal people in Australia is divided in language groups. So the whole Perth and the whole southwest and north of Perth is called Noongar. They all have this language group, and they divide the language groups into small clans. So the clan that lives in Margaret River is called Wadandi. Their land goes all the way to a river called the Blackwood River that comes to Augusta. The other side of the river, the Aboriginal people is called Bilberman. The Wadandi people is ocean people. They live close to the ocean. We need to honor the traditional owner of Australia when you come to a spot. So I want everyone to be aware of that. In the southwest, there's many places that's called finishes with the letter U and P. For example, this place is called Kalgarup. We have Yelling Up, Narabup, Nanup. UP means place of. So Kalgarup means place of the Banksia stick. There's a big stick that grows, and they use that stick to harvest some of the flowers. Yeah, so they use that. So that's where the name Kalgarup comes from. So welcome to Kalgarup. I'm gonna talk more about the caves when you come here to do the caving of Kalgarup, but at the moment we need to sort this gear out. So everyone's gonna have a gear set for today, tomorrow, and Monday. Yeah? The gear set is gonna be a harness, a gear set with a figure of 8 device with a carabiner, and a set of gloves, and a helmet. Yep. The helmet, one size fits everyone. You're probably familiar with this, but you can adjust the helmet in the back by pulling this strap on and off. Yep. The helmet should be above your eyebrows, and if you don't tie the chin strap and you wiggle a bit and doesn't fall off, it's okay. It's a good size. Yep. The gear set, we have different sets. Just make sure the gloves are big enough to fit in your hands. And the harness, we have different sizes. I don't know if people wear harness before, and we can sort of swap that later. It doesn't need to be right now. But you use like a pair of pants. You put those through to your legs, pull that up, and the buckles, this should be all in line, not twisted. And this particular type, you pull here, pull the other side. So I'll say this is a good fit for me, but they're all adjustable. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So pretty soon, I'm gonna step out. In those two bags, we can find helmets and harness. In there is all your gear sets. And usually, once you finish with your gear set, you can clip on a harness loop, or you can clip here. So we know it's yours. And once you have that gear set, you keep for the last 3 days, as I mentioned. Once you finish this, and then the Giants crew can start thinking about heading to Giants, and the Kalgarup crew stay here. Does anyone have any questions? No. One more thing. If you brought your head torch, I believe you have it, or you can do swaps, but the way to attach your head torch, sometimes you're going to have those clips in your helmets, and you can put them there, but usually they go around and fit nicely, like this. Yep. Okay, I'll let you go for it then.
गाइसलाई एउटा तिर्दै हिँड्नु न त्यो छान्नु जरुरी छैन कि ओके अहिले चाहिँ हाम्रो हेलमेट हार्नेसहरू सब चेक हुने काम हुनेछ तपाईँले आफ्नो पर्सन सुरु
Look in the bush, you know, it could be a small black Aboriginal kid, but now politically correct, we're not allowed to call them black boy.
हाम्रो केबिन साहबले चाहिँ रुखको बारेमा चाहिँ वर्णन गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ अहिले
1 centimetre a year it grows. So how old would this be?
200 years.
200 plus. 200 plus years. Yeah.
300 around
So a very useful plant. This dry stick here, you use on the base when you're rubbing wood to cause a fire. And the spike, see the yellow flower, white yellow flowers? Once that is full of flowers and it gets hot, it exudes honey. So you can run your hand up and just suck the honey. Okay. So the inside parts of the green too, if you have to survive where you can eat it, it's like a hard cabbage. So the plant is a very useful tree for Aboriginal people and as a survival tree.
Very useful. Very useful.
All right. In New Zealand, because they somehow got to New Zealand, now there's so many of them, they do a lot of damage. But Aboriginal people, you could always catch a possum quite easily by looking at the tree it was in and the claw marks. So you could, I'm just using this as an example. If I was a possum, you'd see claw marks like that. Okay, so Aboriginal people come on and say, the possum here, so they'll put a trap up, or they weren't this big a tree, they're much smaller trees, they just spear them. So whenever you see marks like this, it means something's caught up it, so there's always some food at the top. Okay. Did you find something, Coops?
No, yes.
Okay, good morning everyone. यो पछाडिपट्टि रहेको जुन देखिएको प्लान्ट छ यो चाहिँ अस्ट्रेलियाको अगस्ता भन्ने ठाउँमा छ जुनलाई चाहिँ यहाँ बालगा भनिन्छ तर यसको इंग्लिश नेम चाहिँ ग्रास ट्री भनिन्छ यसलाई चाहिँ बढ्नको लागि 1 इयरमा 1 सेम मात्रै बढ्छ सो 100 इयर्समा 1 मिटरको हाइट हुन्छ जुन अहिले यहाँ तपाईहरुमा भएको चाहिँ 200 इयर्स प्लस भइसकेको छ 2 मिटर भन्दा नि माथिल्लो हाइटमा छ भनेको चाहिँ यसको चाहिँ 200 इयर्स प्लस नै यसको चाहिँ एज भइसकेको छ यसको माथि देखिएको सुइरोमा चाहिँ तपाईले काँचै खान सक्नुहुन्छ जुन चाहिँ पक्का क्याबेज अलि हार्ड खालको क्याबेज जस्तो हुन्छ अनि यो माथिको सुइरोमा चाहिँ टाइम टु टाइम चाहिँ हनी पाक्छ अरे सो हनी हुन्छ अरे सो हनी चाहिँ तपाईले हातले सुर्काएर त्यतिकै विदाउट प्युरिफाई र हनी खान सक्नुहुन्छ थ्यांक यू
First trip. We are first trip. Enjoying it so far?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah? Okay. All right. I'll start with this little map here. Okay. Have any of you been out to the Cape yet? On the Cape? No? Not this Cape. Amazing. All right. So this is the coast where we are. Where are we? We're just here today. This is our little coast here. Cape to Cape Nat to Cape Lewin in the south there. So this little bit of coastline here is called the Lewin Naturalist Ridge, and on top of that ridge sits a lot of national park. All the green squares you can see a national park. So we're in national park here now. This ridge is an ancient windblown sand dune. So when I say ancient, it's actually some of the youngest rock in the whole world. So especially compared to the rock where you guys come from. So this sand was blown up onto this ridge when the ocean was 12 or more kilometres out to sea during an ice age. So we've got strong westerly winds, blew the sand up off the ocean floor onto this ridge. And over the last 0 to 2 million years, that sand has consolidated. That's turned into a limestone ridge. Most of it, not all of it, some of it's still sand. So what's caused that is rain, pressure, vegetation. So over that 0 to 2 million years, that has turned into the rock. You'll see a lot of them around here, these white rocks that you can see everywhere.
Yes.
That's the ridge. And in that little space there, it's about 130 kilometres, 130, 135, are hundreds of karst features. So caves, dolines. You're going to be going down into a beautiful doline here.
So a dolene is just part of a cave, a big chamber in a cave where the roof has fallen in. So you're going into one of them. So there's caves, dolenes, and solution pipes. Solution pipes is the other one that you'll come across, just a hole in the ground. So there used to be a tree. Tree's died, fallen over, rotted away. The roots in the ground have rotted away. Water's gone into that hole. But because that water's acidic, it dissolves its way through, and that's called a solution pipe. So solution pipes are what helps create these caves. This is a whole long cave here. So solution pipes from the surface and the streams and creeks under the ground. They are what create the caves in the limestone. But in that ridge are hundreds and hundreds, more than 300 of those features, so it's pretty special. But the one you're going into today, Giants, that is the deepest. Out of all of those hundreds of caves, there's a spot in the cave here and here where you're 86 metres under the ground.
Oh.
86 metres. I think we're about, maybe, I'll have to have a look at my map, I think we're about 100 metres above sea level here. So you're still going to be above sea level. But yeah, 86 metres. Yeah, a lot of people ask that. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. But yeah, anyway, that's a little bit about the Lure Naturalist Ridge and the age. The cave. Who's been through the cave out of...
Yeah.
Yep, okay, awesome. So I won't tell you too much about the cave because you've got an amazing leader. But I'll just tell you a few of the safety features and a few of the interesting things. So when you head down this path here to this dolene, you'll be walking down and you'll look straight ahead and you'll see in the wall of the dolene, you'll see these crystal formations hanging down, the stalactites. They were in the old chamber that was in the cave before the roof collapsed. So you can see part of the old chamber in this big dolene, and you can see now that the roof's collapsed. And in that dolene, I don't know if you've noticed, are whitey grey trees. They're called carry trees. In the dolene, there's two huge ones, really, really old. The one at the far right-hand end, where you can see those stalactites, is one of the tallest trees in Margaret River. Our trees don't grow quite as tall here as they do a little bit further down south, Pemberton.
Yes, sir. अब हामी चाहिँ हेलमेट इस्यु गरेर चाहिँ क्याबमा जानलाई चाहिँ रेडी भइसकेका छौँ. Everybody ready हो?
Ready?
Let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
Follow the Mr. Kevin Sharp.
हेलमेट चाहिँ ठिक छ कि छैन भनेर
Yes, of course. एकदम handsome भाइ. Yeah. अहिले चाहिँ हामी केप जाँदैछौँ. यो चाहिँ 570 मिटर छ अरे लम्बाइ. भित्र एकदम डेन्जरस पनि रहेछ.
आउँदैछौँ है हामी लु के हेर्नको लागि
ओ नो यार चिप्लोहरू चाहिँ यो केप चाहिँ ठ्याक्कै हाम्रो हलेसी महादेवमा छिरे जस्तो रहेछ. भेरी डेन्जर. अनि पानीले चिप्लो पनि भइरहेछ. ओ हाम्रो गाई चाहिँ तल पुगिसक्यो. कोही माथि फेरि आउँदैछ. वाउ. Yes, sir.
हजुर गजब छ हैन
हजुर एकदम दामी रहेछ. Yes, Oli.
Yes, Oli.
लग्यो. यो चाहिँ एकदम अँध्यारो गुफा रहेछ तर लाइट चाहिँ एकदम डार्क चाहिँ यसोले गर्दा भिडियो चाहिँ अलिक अँध्यारो होला जस्तो छ.
ममिलाको
Teams. Okay. 2 teams of 7.
सबै कम्पिटिसन
So, Coop, can you put your red
अब यहाँ चाहिँ यो अँध्यारामा चाहिँ लाइट बालेर सकर कम्पिटिसन हुन गइरहेको छ
Laurie?
यतापट्टि एकजना
लाइट बिना दिनदेखि अँध्यारो छ
मजाले केही सुन्छु भनेर
कति उकालो हो
कति हाइटमा चाहिँ गइन्छ है अब खिच्नुपर्ने रहेछ
आम्मा भोजदाइ कसरी निस्किनु भयो तपाईँ दुलोबाट
म त भुँडी च्यापेर अनि एकचोटि सेन्टिफिनेट भएर
को यहाँ आउँदै गरेको हेलो हेलो
आउँदै गरेको हाम्रो तारामान जी हुनुहुन्छ
लाउनु साउन्ड कोल्ड ड्रिङ्क त्यत्रो सिकाएको कोल्ड ड्रिङ्क के हो यार
ईश्वर त भएन अगाडि जान्छु ओ माइ गॉड
कस्तो दामी हुने क्या
रहेछ
तपाईँको लाइट अफ गर ए के अरे माथिको आउँछ
ल मेरो मलाई पनि
माथिको आयो
पानी चुहिरहेको छ नि हेर्नु वाटर हेर आम्मा कस्तो खतरा हो यार
त्यो धुलो हेर्नु न धुलो धुलो मेरो भुँडी नछिर्डा जस्तो छ
यहाँ त छिर्छ नवरी
भुँडी नछिर्ला जस्तो छ यता पनि
ल नवरी छिरी दुलै दुलो कता हो कता कहाँ पुग्यो कि
दुलो आएछ दुलो
लिटल फुड एक्सपेन्डिचर without carrying a load.
डाउन गरेर आउनुहोस् है त्यहाँ हुन्छ हो
फाइनली हामी केबाट निस्किसक्यौँ हाम्रो लोडी बाजे निस्किँदै हुनुहुन्छ
Watch your head.
अहिले चाहिँ हाम्रो क्याब छिरेर आयो भने सबैजना चाहिँ अब लन्च ब्रेकको लागि रेडी भएर बस्यो या ताराबालीले के गर्दैछ तिनदै के छ यस
खोइ बुढाञ्चले बोलाउन
आजको हाम्रो लन्च हो यो दामी हुँदैछ
म त धेरै पिस खुवाइदिन्छु नि तपाईँलाई धेरै सम्बन्ध छ नि खुवाइदिनु पर्छ
आजको हाम्रो लन्च चौचौ
नुन लाएछ मेरो उमा
के पाउँछ
स्पाम अरे एक्सिलेन्ट
नाइस फ्राई ओके
यम्मी
राम्रोसँग चपाउनु है अर्केला आजको हाम्रो लन्च सोल्टी अलिक बिस्तारै खानु न कति सारा Oh, nice. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Moving forward, brings shells, sand, and goes on top of the organic material. And with the pressure of water, that creates limestone. Limestone, soft rock. Yep. And then the water goes through the ground, and with the organic material, lift the pH of the rainwater and dissolves the limestone. Because the water wanna go back to the ocean, keep eroding until create cave systems. There's many cave systems here. In Thailand, Vietnam is different because when the land was forming, the tectonic plates hit each other and they come out of the water. So those monoliths of limestones that comes out of the water is already have caves formed on them. Very old. Yeah. So the science that studies caves is called speleology, and every formation inside the cave is called speleothems. It takes 1 centimeter, takes 100 years to grow. You're gonna see crystals like that inside the cave. You can see the crystals in there. Those crystals has no values. It's made of calcite. It's almost the same component of our bones. Yeah. So the most common ones called stalactites go from the roof, and or stalagmites that comes from the ground. Those are alkaline formations, very pure. The oil that we have in our hands is acidities. So when you touch alkaline and acidity, you create a chemical reaction that slows down the process of growth. It creates those crusts and eventually it stops growing. So it's very important when you go through the cave that you do not touch anything or collect anything. Just observe. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Or here the buckles are both facing outwards. Yeah. And it's on top of those hip bones. Stop, stop. Just listen.
Oh, keep coming. A little bit of speed is good. Yeah.
अहिले हामी चाहिँ माथिको बाहिर दुलोबाट छिरे चाहिँ यहाँ दुलोबाट चाहिँ भिरमा एक्सपेरिमेन्ट गर्दैछौँ
open area, we can do it.
Yeah. It's interesting to do something different.
Yeah.
Different training. Yeah, good. Keep coming.
Yeah.
Keep moving. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Keep just keep it moving.
I'm here.
Keep moving.
आजको हाम्रो सेकेन्ड डे अब्जर्भिङको चाहिँ लोकेसन यही हो
Gentlemen, can I get your attention, please? Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Welcome to Bride's Cave.
Thank
It's
you.
called Bride's Cave. Thank you. This place is technically called a dolin. It's very similar to Giant's Cave that we went yesterday. So this big crater that you see behind you is used to be the roof of the cave, and after many years, that roof collapsed and create this opening.
Yep.
They used to have a wooden staircase here that got burned many years ago, more than 10 years ago, so people could access that. Even before that, when the first Europeans arrived, and they have farmland around this area, this was a nightmare for them because a lot of the cattle could fall in there, and they obviously lose animals and lose stock over there. It wasn't very good for them. So these days, Parks and Wildlife makes a recreation site. You have a toilet over there. They build this infrastructure for the abseiling site on that side. It's about 42 meters long from top to bottom. And then there's the cave that go inside. Obviously, the cave is not that big, but it's very pristine because it doesn't have access to a lot of humans down there. And then once you come out of the cave, you're gonna walk to the bottom of this ramp here, and you're gonna climb a claving ladder out. Yeah?
Yep.
So I'm gonna brief about the abseiling, and then I'm gonna talk about the climbing. So the abseiling will be very similar to yesterday. We have a fixed rope which is releasable. We have two safeties. I'm gonna be on line 1 and Red is gonna be on line 2. We're gonna do the final check. Tara is gonna be at the top. You guys have a chance to practice, so refresh your memory about how to hook it in the line. Once Tara gives you the thumbs up, they say you're okay, he did the 5 checks, you can then step out to line 1 or line 2. Cooper is gonna be at the bottom, and he's gonna be the first man down. And he's gonna be doing the safety from the bottom like you guys did at Calgary pipe yesterday, you remember? You pull the rope in case of something happen and stop the man. We just need to be very organized. Well, when line 1 is coming down, and the line 2 get prepared, and then once the line 1 is down, the line 2 starts down. So you're gonna interface one with each other, and you're gonna talk on the radio. For the abseil, same calls as yesterday. On belay and red to abseil. Yep, just 2 calls on the radio, and line 1 and line 2.
Goose! Woo!
कताबाट सिक्नु गयो कताबाट यहाँबाट हो
अहिले हामीले जुन अब्सर्कल गरेर झरेको ठाउँ चाहिँ यो कस्तो खतरा डेन्जरस
4वटा ल्याउने हो कहिले कहिले चाहिँ झ्याप्चुमा एउटा स्प्रे ल्याउँथ्यो त्यसलाई एकदम
यो चाहिँ कसरी जाने हो विचार ओ विचार
मात्र खुट्टाले गर्छ
जस्ट चढ्ने हो
हैन त्यसले यसरी खेलाएको छ
यो गरे छैन अनि जिन्दगानी
Marcelo, look at us. Marcelo. Yeah.
मास्टर
Well done. Do not shake your leg.
check भन do proper
Mr. Kamal, how you feel?
good new experience
Good?
today this one I never do before
Superstar.
अब यहाँ एक्स्ट्रा हुनेवाला छ फेरि होइन अब यहाँबाट माथि कसरी चाहिँ थाहा भएन अहिले हामी चाहिँ रिप्लाइङ झरेर चाहिँ तल क्याबमा छिर्दैछौँ अब
त्यही नै क्लब जोन 5 गर
It's been for 18 years.
18 वर्ष होइन
18 years of mommy.
डिस्काउन्ट गरौँ
So to grow 1 centimeter took 100 years. Imagine how much this is. Million, trillion. Yeah.
बढ्ने हो
100 year मा 1 centimeter के घट्यो यो ब्लड टेस्ट होला नि हो नि बिचरा है सेकेन्ड डेको लन्च चाहिँ हाम्रो सुरु भइसकेको छ कस्तो छ तारा है या दिस इज कोरियन नुडल या यप भेरी स्पाइसी जाडोमा एकदम दामी
मुस्कुराने की बात करते हो आँख है भरी भरी और तुम मुस्कुराने की बात करते हो जिंदगी खफा खफा और तुम दिल लगाने
ठीक है ल छिराउँछ त्यो पारि कङ्गारु हेर्नु कङ्गारु कङ्गारु यो चाहिँ ठ्याक्कै हाम्रो पत्ताले डाँडतिर हिँडेको जस्तो याद आयो मलाई हल्का चिसो पनि भइरहेछ पानी परिरहेछ हल्का ओ माई गॉड व्हाट अ नाइस प्लेस यार या तिनले
Yeah, Rajesh
Wow,
Guruji.
very fantastic.
Excellent,
Wow.
guys.
Oh. Hey, Dibung. Nice. Nice. या भाइ के छ
एकदम फन्टास्टिक
फोटो खिच्नु पर्ने हो
एकदम ठिक छ पर्दैन यति भयो कति भयो
तिम्रो यो भ्लगमा आउँछ नि हेर न
क्याप्चर गर्नु पर्यो
हेर नि
ओके we just have to grab the moment
Yes. दामी यार मेरो कि अब यो अहिले चाहिँ इन्डियन ओसियनमा चाहिँ यहाँ दामी रेम्बो बसिरहेछ
भइरहेछ सोल्डे आई लभ यु या 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 कता हो यो इन्डियन ओसन कहाँ अस्ट्रेलिया होइन यो या वेदर त भन्नु परेन यार ठाउँ पनि त्यस्तै वेदर पनि त्यस्तै यार
बाँकी भ्यू चाहिँ म तपाईँहरूलाई तलै गएर देखाउने छु कस्तो छ भने चाहिँ
ओके हुस
यो अहिले चाहिँ हाम्रो इन्डियन ओसियनमा हाम्रो यहाँ अब्सर्भिङको लागि आएको थियौँ तर भाग्यवश अहिले पानी परिरहेको छ अब वेदरले साथ दियो भने हामीले गरिन्छ होला नत्र अब यस्तै होला जस्तो छ
Remember when I said that every place finishes UP, it means place of. This is place of red ochre. Can we stop and just listen now? Okay. Thank you. I need him his attention.
यो चाहिँ इन्डियन ओसियन अहिले हामीले अब्जर्भ गर्दैछौँ It's really natural, beautiful.
Wow, Saja. Richard Sabdo.
एकदम चाहिँ कमन 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 ओके हाम्रो गुरुजी चाहिँ टपमा पुगेर फर्किँदै हुनुहुन्छ ओके टपबाट गुरुजीले चाहिँ सक्सेसफुल्ली यति अग्लो पर के अरे चढेर टपमा पुगेर फर्किँदै हुनुहुन्छ या कमन कङ्गारू स्टाइल गुरुजी या कङ्गारू स्टाइल या कमन गुड
तिमीलाई रिपेलिङ गरेर नि क्या सिकेर क्या अघि
ल गुरुजी यता हेर्नुहोस् फिलिङ कस्तो फिल भइरहेछ टपमा पुगेर आउँदा कस्तो लाग्यो माथि रमाइलो छैन टपमा Yes. Yes. Oh, this is such a nice view. Woo! Yeah, Kuzi, how was the journey? Oh yeah.
Beautiful place.
I'm handsome Kuzi, yeah, come on.
Really amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
roast chickens and some wraps and have some fruit and things as well. So on the way we'll stop at about 45 for a sushi on the side, initially to start off with, the tree facilitators will drive.
हामी चाहिँ हेडिङ टु पट हुँदैछौँ सो हाम्रो क्याबिन साहबको चाहिँ यहाँ सानो चिचार हुँदैछ